Hello there. Thank you again for tuning into my channel. And this is a Canva channel to show you how to create things in Canva and how to use Canva. So this channel is for newbies in Canva. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And my name is Roslyn with RC Design Solutions. If you need anything for your business, such as workbooks, Canva presentation slides, journal pages, and the list goes on. You can send me you can send me a direct message, or you can send me an email message, and I can definitely assist you with that. All right. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And in this video, we are going to show you how to create a brand kit. And for those of you that do not know what a brand kit is a it's pretty much like every brand has particular colors. And when you have a business, you want all your information, all of your things for your business, you want them to be cohesive. So you want them to have the same colors, the same fonts, you know, so pretty much same way as if when you think of Target, when you think of Walmart, when you think of McDonald's, when you think of these big brands, they all have a particular color scheme. They all have a font scheme. So all of their things are cohesive. All of their things are different colors. They're the same colors as their brands. So that's why, you need a brand. When you create a brand, you want all of your images to be the same, you want all the colors to be the same, all that stuff. You want your fonts, you want everything to look compatible, not even compatible, you just want everything to look the same. Pretty much you want everything to be in sync. So with Canva, which is a online graphic tool design, they have a brand kit where you can create your brand in Canva, and you can create everything for it to remain the same and for it to be the same. So at first, when Canva rolled this out, you were only able to do one brand inside of Canva. But now, for the past couple of months, they rolled it out where you can have multiple brands inside of Canva. And I can definitely show you how we're going to go about that. Okay, so now let's get started with this video. Now that you know what a brand kit is, let's get started. So you would go to canva.com. I'm already on the home page, and right here, you would see the brand kit right here. And for those of you if you have a free paid account in Canva, I do not believe you have that option. I'm not sure if they changed that, but I know before it was only for pro members only that had the brand kit. So I'm not sure if you have that in the free version, but if you have the pro, then this video would be helpful. If you do not, then at least you would know how it works when you do have when you do get the pro account, if you do sign up for that. All right, so you would just click brand kit, and if you don't have one, yours here would be empty, and you would just have to create one. So let's go ahead and create one. So right here it says the little plus sign says add brand kit. So here you would add your brand kit. So you can name it. So let's say you are a person, you have multiple businesses, and then you can create a brand kit for every business. So name your brand kit. So let's say this is test. Okay, so we would go create. So this is just to name it. And you see how now it's all empty. So if you're new to this, then yours would look like this. Okay, so now you can add a brand logo. So of course, when you have a business, you would have a logo for your business. So right here, you would add your logo. So let's say you had someone else do it for you, then you can just import it, or you can create your own brand logo inside of Canva as well. So it all depends. So let's say, I don't have a logo here. Maybe I do. Let's just type in logo. All right, so let's say this is test out logo. All right, so let's say we do this. Okay, so this is a logo right here. And notice how which they didn't have this before. This is a new feature. Notice how the brand colors pops up. It automatically populates the brand colors that's in this logo. So of course, this is just a test. So this is not really the logo that I would want, but hey, let's just say we want to keep this. But I can show you both ways where we can keep it and where we also would do one for ourselves, like a brand new one. So for the sake of this, let's say, hey, we're gonna keep this. All right. So now these colors come from this. Okay. But let's say we wanted to do, let's say this wasn't our brand colors, this was not our logo. Then you can add your own. So right here you would add your own, or up here you would add your own. It doesn't matter. So right here it populates this from here, so that's why these are here. But let's say we had said we did not want to keep it, then all of this would be empty. But let's just do, you know what, I don't want to confuse you guys, so let's just keep it as this, right? So now it says brand font. So now you would have to pick your fonts. And of course, there's 3 different fonts. So the heading, the subtitle, and your body style fonts. That's all the 3 fonts that you would need for a brand. So we can add a heading style. So pretty much right here, you just choose a font. Let's say we pick anyone. Let's say we pick Anton. Okay, so that's a header. Let's say we pick a subheader. And of course, this is just me picking fonts, but if you already have a font that you like to use, and you can just search it in Canva to see if Canva has it. Or you can just, you can just look at these and just say, okay, I like this, I like that. But there is also an option inside of Canva where it shows you which fonts pair well together. Or you can also Google it as well to see which fonts pair well together, which you can just go to any. So let's just type in fonts. Okay, so you can just go to fonts, Google fonts, and it can show you different fonts that you might like, and also fonts that that go together as well. So it all depends, and just not Google Fonts. There's a lot of sites where you can get fonts from. So this is the Google. You can go to fonts.com. You can go to 101 fonts. So the font.com. So, and then if you don't know, then you can just go, what are the 3 common font styles? And that tells you all of the 3 different fonts, and it gives you different examples. So it all depends on you what fonts you like for your business, but you can find fonts everywhere. And with Canva, you can also upload. So let's say you pick a font that's not in Canva, then you can just upload it to inside of Canva. Okay, so let's say we just pick any font that's here. Or actually, you know what? Let me just upload a font just so you can see as an example. Let's type in font. I do have a font folder. Okay, so this is the latest font that I had. This is the font book. The font book. There's so many fonts in that I want to upload it all. So let's just go to the latest. Drive. Okay, download. So let's go to I think the latest font I got was Super Mario font, which was for my son. I'm doing a Super Mario thing for him. Oh, actually, okay. So these are the other fonts you see. So we can just pick on any one. Let's say we picked this one. Okay, you just go to open, and it says you would just go to yes, upload anyway. Upload, and then it pops up here. And let's say you did a mistake, you don't like it, you can delete it. So that's how you would upload a font in Canva. But let's say we want to pick, let's say we just choose any other font. So let's say we choose Alice. Okay, so that's gonna be your heading. Alice is gonna be your subheading, or sometimes you can also have it the same, honestly, in a body style. So this is like a body, so almost like a paragraph. What you can also do is, let's say you can type in paragraph font as well here, you see, and then it will show you all of the paragraph fonts. Let's say if you have a particular font, then you can do it like that as well, and that'll be easier because some people don't really know the difference in fonts. So we can just choose any one. All right, let's just choose Overpass. Okay, so now this is your brand fonts. And this is your brand colors that came from your logo, which is a very good thing that Canva incorporated because you don't have to manually um, pick out the colors if you already have your logo. But some people don't have their logo, and then from there, that's when they're picking their own colors. So then you'd have to add your own colors here. But the fact of I just picked a random logo that I had, it already incorporated in there, which is dope. And this is your brand fonts, and pretty much that's about it. That's how you would create a brand font, well, a brand kit in Canva. Okay, and then it pretty much would automatically save. And then once it would automatically save, let's see, I'm trying to get out of this. Okay. And then now right here it tells you create your branded templates. So let's say we click on get started because we already have our logo, we already have the colors, and we already have the fonts. Let's get started. So pretty much this is because we already have the color. This is Instagram post your story. So it's already incorporating your colors in your designs, which is excellent. So, and if you want to delete, you can just click X to delete the logo. Right here, it shows you different colors. So let's say you want to add a new color scheme, then you can do that as well here. And Canva also has color schemes. If you can't think of a color scheme, then you can also come to Canva as well. All right. So now let's get out of here and let's go as if we were going to create one from scratch. Okay. So we would go to brand kit. Okay. Give me one moment. Okay, so right here we would add brand kit. Like I said, if you were new, you have nothing here. So this is my personal one, and this is one that we just created. But I want to create one from scratch with you. All right, so let's do test 2. And brand logo, so we don't have one, right? But we don't have a logo, but we know what our brand colors are. So you would just go here. And let's say these are called hex codes. Hex codes is the number that's associated to a particular color. So if some people know what they are, or you can look it up online. But let's say someone else did your logo for you, and all you would do is you would reach out to the person that did your logo and say, "Hey, can I get the hex code for my logo?" And they would send you those codes, and then you would automatically just put the code here, and it would populate, and it would come here. But let's say your brand color is, let's say it's red, right? So you would just look for the red here, or or you would just put the hex code here, or you would just click one here. So let's say it's red. Okay, so the red's here, and let's say a different color. Our brand color, let's say, is red and blue. Okay, and let's say it's more of a blue, like that. So you just click that. And let's say another color that we want to use is white. Let's say white. For white, you just go all the way to the corner, and it would be like, for white, it would be FFF, actually, I believe it is. So FFF would be white. Okay, and you can look that up as well. And then let's say our brand color, let's say we want it to be black. Okay, so that's how you would add your brand colors if you don't know. Or once again, you can ask the person that did your brand logo for the hex code, but clearly if you already have your logo, then it would automatically populate like it did the last time around. Or you can just go here, add and discover palettes. So right here, so let's say you click red, right? So you see it gives you the different options of red, so you can just click it from here. Okay. And you see how it, so let's say it does all of this and you don't like these colors, you would just go there and you would just, this is how you would delete. Okay. And then if you don't want this, if it populates with something else, you would just click here and just click this entire thing. You say yes. Okay, so once again, so if you have your logo, it's going to automatically populate with the brand colors from your logo. But if you do not have your logo, but you know your brand colors, you would just come here, click the plus sign, and you would just add your colors, either using the hex code or just by going, like this. So let's say it's in the pink family, you'll just go there and, you'll just keep adding like this until you find the pink that you're looking for, or if you have the hex code. Or you can just go here and add and discover palettes. You can just type in pink and it would show you pink. And if you don't like the particular pink, then you would just keep going until you find the pink that you're looking for, or the purple that you're looking for, whatever the case may be. And there's a lot of palettes you can choose from. But once you choose a palette, it's going to take all of this and then you can just delete them. Okay, that's that. So let's say we didn't want this purple and we wanted just these 4. So now we'll do the same thing. You would just pick a font, or you would upload a font. And now once you have these, okay, so let's say we do this. And then, and I also forgot, right here it tells you the size as well. So you can just click here and you can just change this. So let's say you want the header to be 36 every time you write something. Okay. A sub, let's say we pick, once again, you can just pick anything. We pick this, and once again, you click the little pencil and you change this. Let's say we want it to be 16. The body style, and same thing. You just click whatever. And also too, let's say you didn't know which one, you can also go back up here, right? And you can just type heading files. I'm sorry, heading fonts, and it would, show you all the headers once again if you didn't know which font is a header font. Okay, so you can do that as well. And the body, you can either, type in paragraph or body, or just go through this and just click whichever one you would want. I say we pick this. Okay, and then also this is 12. Let's say we want it to be 14. Okay, so that's how you would set it up. Okay, so once you do that, then we can go to create a design. So let's say we want to do an Instagram post. Okay, and let's go home. Oh, I didn't know it would have got me all the way out, but let's go to Instagram post. Okay, and let's go to text, right? And then you see how it says Untitled brand kit. You will just click which brand kit that you're doing. Because it shows I have 3, you would whichever one you want. So let's say we pick this one, right? So notice it changes everything. It goes, this is what we picked for the header, this is what we picked for the subheader, and this is what we picked for the body. So whatever document you create is going to be automatically with these fonts, right? So we pick header. So let's say we say hi. Well, say we say hello. How are you? So it stays in this font, right? So let's say we do another text. So now let's say we want it to be bigger. I am good. How are you? Let me make the screen bigger so you guys can see. Okay. And then let's say we do the body. So pretty much all these fonts that we chose, that's what it's going to use. Great. Thanks for asking. So 3 different fonts, that's all the 3 different fonts that we chose. Okay. So automatically, so let's say we go to add a new page, it's going to automatically pop up here. So all of these are going to stay. And then let's say and if you notice, when I click this, so let's say we add a background to here. When I click this, notice this is the colors that we chose. You see that? So the colors that we chose are all here. And these are all the different ones again, and we still want this, so we're gonna remain on that. So now so everything that we do is gonna be in these 4 colors. It automatically pops up. You just click it, it pops up. So pretty much the colors pop up and the text pops up. So that's your brand kit. So your brand kit is a particular font that you chose and a particular color that you chose. So this is what makes makes up your brand kit. And it makes it easier and simple because every time you do something, it automatically goes in these colors. It won't jump to gray because you don't have gray listed here. It's automatically going to go to all of these 4 colors, and it's automatically going to default to the fonts that you selected. So every design, so let's say you're doing a workbook, or let's say you're doing a book in Canva, or like an Instagram post, all your Instagram posts is going to look alike because they're all going to use the same fonts, and they're all going to be using these 4 colors. So everything that you create for Instagram is going to be these 4 colors, and they're all going to have the same fonts. Okay, so that's how a brand kit works. It creates all of your images, and well, not images. It creates all of your it helps you create all of your posts all in a particular fashion, a particular color, and a particular font scheme. Everything is all cohesive because you're choosing, well, these are defaults. Default colors and default fonts. I hope this video was very helpful to you for you to understand why you should use a brand kit, because when you use a brand kit in Canva, it makes all of your designs cohesive, and that's what you want. For your Instagram, you want all of your items to be cohesive. For anything that you're doing, you want so pretty much you want everybody, once they see your brand, for them to know exactly, oh, this is Rosalind's brand because I know her colors are pink, white, and blue, or I know her colors are red, blue, and white and black. It's the same thing. Once you see McDonald's, you know McDonald's colors is automatically the red, that yellow color, and white. That's McDonald's brand color. So everything McDonald's has, if you notice, their wrappers is this color with the yellow. McDonald's. The cups is white, red, and the yellow color. So all of McDonald's stuffs is all the same color. So that's the same thing. So when you have a brand, you want everybody to automatically know who you are, just by your brand colors. So that's why Canva built this, and it's very, very helpful for you to stand out on social media because everybody knows, okay, once they see the blush and the gold, oh, that's this person's brand. Once they see the black and yellow, oh, that's this person's brand, because you stand out using your brand kit. So I hope this video was very helpful for you so you can understand what a brand kit is. All right, thanks so much for tuning into this video, and I hope you learned a lot, and see you guys later in the next video. Ciao for now.